Hello everyone, my name is Andrea Villa and I will be discussing the plot of the story entitled The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexander Dumas. So, who is the protagonist of the story? So, it is Edmond Dantes. He is a very young, skilled sailor who has just returned to Marseille and is poised to become a captain of the ship Pharaon. He is also engaged to his beloved Mercedes. His success, his overflowing success, fuels the jealousy and hatred of three men: Danglars, Fernand, and Caderousse. Danglars, the ship's treasurer, jealous of Edmond's promotion. Fernand Mondego, in love with Mercedes. Caderousse, a greedy neighbor who envies Edmond's good fortune. So all three together, they frame him with a false accusation of Bonaparte's treason. So Bonaparte's treason means betraying a government in favor of a Bonaparte. So Edmond was accused that he is a secret supporter of Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon is a military leader who led France to many victories over Europe. Supporting Napoleon was considered a dangerous and illegal by the new French government. Danglars framed him by creating a fake letter. So even though Edmond is innocent and didn't know the letter was political, the charge of Bonaparte's treason is serious enough to get him imprisoned. Villefort, the corrupt prosecutor, imprisons Edmond in the Chateau d'If to protect his own career. On the day of his betrothal feasts, Edmond is arrested and sent to the Chateau d'If, a notorious island prison. The deputy prosecutor, Gerard de Villefort, realizes Edmond is innocent, but still imprisons him anyway to protect his own political career because Edmond unknowingly carried a letter that implicated Villefort's father. Edmond suffered in prison for years. Then he met Abbe Freya, a brilliant priest who has been tunneling between cells. Freya becomes Edmond's mentor, teaching him languages, sciences, strategies, and philosophies. He also reveals the existence of treasure on the Isle of Monte Cristo. After Freya dies, Edmond hides himself in the priest's burial sack and escapes into the sea. He then retrieved the treasure and transformed into the Count of Monte Cristo. Using his new fortune, knowledge, Edmond reinvents himself as a mysterious, noble, and influential Count of Monte Cristo. He also adopts other disguises such as the Abbe Bossini and the Englishman Lord Wilmore to manipulate events without revealing his true identity. So, he plans it all. He disguises himself without noticing who he truly is. He designs elaborate plans to ruin Danglars, Fernand, Villefort, and Caderousse. Monte Cristo's revenge destroys the people who betrayed him. Danglars, he loses his wealth and social standing through series of financial traps. Fernand, is exposed for past war crimes. His family abandons him and dies by suicide. Villefort faces public ruin when Monte Cristo reveals his long-buried family crimes. His wife poisons several family members and Villefort goes insane. Caderousse, corrupted by greed, falls into crime and killed during robbery. Monte Cristo's identity is revealed to some characters, and his vengeance finally lands its full weight. He recognized that his revenge has caused both injustice and suffering for innocents. Monte Cristo also rewards those who remain loyal for suffered innocently. He helps Maximilien Morel, the son of his former employer, find happiness with Valentin de Villefort, whom Monte Cristo saves from poisoning. He frees and protects Haydée, the daughter of a deposed Greek ruler. She later becomes his companion and loved. Danglars and Fernand meet their ultimate fates. And you might be wondering what happened to Mercedes after Edmond being imprisoned. So of course, Mercedes is heartbroken and waited Edmond for 2 years, hoping he will return. Believing that he is dead, she is pressured by Fernand. She marries Fernand, though he never loves him. She has one son named Albert de Morcerf. When Edmond returned at the Count of Monte Cristo, Mercedes eventually recognized him. She confronts him privately and begs not to harm his son Albert. After Fernand dies by suicide, Mercedes and Albert are left without wealth. She returns to Marseille near the old home she shared with Edmond when they were young. She chooses to live a simple and peaceful life. Edmond secretly leaves her money to ensure she can live safely and comfortably. Mercedes lives in a quiet dignity, carrying the memory of her first and one true love. So you might be wondering why Edmond and Mercedes did not end up together. Edmond was imprisoned for 14 years. And then when he gets back, he is no longer the man that Mercedes loved. So Mercedes sees him as a man shaped with suffering and revenge. Mercedes sees that he is not the Edmond she loved, at least not yet. He chooses her duty and her motherhood over her personal desire. Monte Cristo gives his fortune to the Morel family. He chooses forgiveness and vengeance. He sails away with Haydée, who loves him, leaving his past. The story closes with a message that humans should wait and hope. Thank you.